only lived here 3 years. I don't know how to work the lights yet.
At the house.
I like hit every light switch to turn on the light in the house.
It's hilarious. No, we don't hear the fish tank.
Real talk.
Is that your phone making that? Or is that me? Sounds like static.
My laptop. Is that better?
That's better.
Yep, it's my laptop.
Interference?
Maybe.
Weird. I guess iPhones and iMacs don't like each other. iBooks.
Set it not on my laptop. Let's see how I can do that. I don't have a tripod for portrait mode.
You don't?
No. There, how's that?
That's perfect. Yeah, it sounds perfect.
See how long that lasts. Just Nate. Are you gonna come sit with me?
Yeah.
Get in here. He's
Rid of that
playing
mode. There we go.
Call of Duty with Edbert.
Typical.
Alright. Hi, Jamba. Hi, Solar. Tubon. Just flip it.
Yeah, just give it a second to come on in.
Listen to Nate P. If you guys care about that. Didn't manage to shut the door.
You didn't?
Hi, Mother. Violator Nader. Peeing with the door open. Violate everyone's eardrums.
Hello, Jamma. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Can I do it horizontally or no?
Yes.
Oh.
You can do both.
Well, damn.
You have an iPhone.
Yeah. Well, I have a tripod if I do it this way.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone comes in, we'll just adjust my camera 50 times.
Yeah, and you have
I would like to be violated later.
nice full screen now. What's up, Jet, bro? What's up, T-Dub?
Thank you for that, too, Bob. Teach me something new every day.
Hey, solid,
I've
bro.
never used Skype before.
You haven't?
No, like for work and stuff, we always do maybe Google Hangouts or something like that when I have work calls, so it's never on Skype.
Skype is pretty terrible. It's pretty bad.
I know. It wouldn't even download to my laptop. It was like, no.
This software's been blocked by Apple.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I gotta tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Almost everybody knows you already, but maybe somebody had a head injury and they forgot.
They're on concussion protocol right now. I am the community manager at Stream. Interview as fuck.
Welcome,
Nicole. I don't know if
Nicole.
a lot of people know what a community manager is. So everyone thinks I'm a mod, and that's my job. I'm not. No one at Stream Team is a mod. We just all have the ability to moderate. And you'll hear from Dan when he comes on, but Dan and me deal most with the moderators. So we kind of manage them. The moderators that we do have manage that team. If you guys give us a report or something, we go to the moderators and we're kind of like, hey, what happened with this? For the most part, though, they did a pretty good job. But if I do catch you doing something bad, I do have the ability to kick your butt out.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, but a community manager is, I manage the community at Stream, and I do some marketing stuff, I do events, a little bit of everything. I deal between you guys and the developers, so if you have a problem, you can kind of come to me, and I'm sort of the voice for you amongst the team.
Cool.
Different things like that.
Very cool. So now you guys know.
Coffee?
Nice cup.
Nate, everyone wants coffee, Nate. I did not steal this cup like Duke.
I love that little
but I wish I could.
Bronze thing on the front of it. That's really nice.
Starbucks?
Yeah, Jetpack only drinks tea.
Oh, really?
Yep, green tea.
No caffeine tea?
Green tea.
Interesting. Voice of the people, that's right.
I used to drink coffee.
Tea and beer.
Tea and beer.
Tea and beer, T-Dub. That's what T-Dub stands for. All right.
Good.
Let's go ahead and start with the questioning then here.
All right, I'm ready.
There we go. I'll go ahead and I'll read them to you. That way you can just answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. Question 1. What do you think of tattoos? Do you have any?
I do have tattoos. I'm sure you guys see them on my arm a lot. I have these ones on my arm.
Mm-hmm.
I have flowers.
Very nice.
This is actually my name, like in case I forget my name, I guess. And then I have one on my hip, which is hidden. It's kind of like down.
It's a secret hip tattoo.
It's a secret hidden hip tattoo.
It says super secret tattoo, guys. Just a spoiler alert.
Super secret.
Like, yeah. So do you like them? Do you think everybody should get a tattoo, or?
I mean, make sure that it's something that you want forever. Like, I know Nate has some now that he's like, dang, I wish I didn't do that. He just turned 18 and he was like, I want tattoos, and he did that. But I don't have any of that. Mine were like carefully thought. Maybe my name could get rid of that.
That's fine, I guess. you might forget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question 2. What's the most useful thing you own?
My phone.
I'm going to say that. I was like,
I was going to say like a naughty thing, but since I'm sure there's people in here under 18, it's probably my phone. I work on my phone. I talk to people on my phone. Everything is done on my phone majority of the day. I spy on you guys on my phone.
Yep, see if you're talking crap in the DMs.
Mm-hmm. My house is useful, I guess. It is nice to have a house.
But your house is never there for you when your car breaks down at the side of the road. So fuck that house.
Exactly. In my bio.
Egbert in the house.
Hey, Edbert. Thanks for playing Call of Duty with us. Edbert's really good, actually, at Call of Duty.
Yeah, he plays that quite a bit, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's one of those kids you see online.
Mm-hmm.
Running around all day killing everybody.
But I do need my phone to live, Obama. I might die without it. I probably would get, like, anxiety or something.
You do need your phone, though. You're right. Okay. Question 3. Have you ever saved an animal's life, or how about a person's life?
No. And it's actually really bad, but I don't know if I would be able to save a person. Like, if they're choking or something, could you imagine putting your mouth in a stranger's mouth? You know? What's that called?
Mouth resuscitation.
Yeah. Like, no. I don't think I would. I'd be like, oh, this is really sad. But I can't save them.
You're like, you're on your phone. Siri, how do you do mouth to mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I didn't want to.
I should have got an iPhone 6. This guy's messing up, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
It says cellular signal problem.
I know.
Can't help them.
I mean, I guess if, like, dogs getting sick and taken to the vet is saving their life, I mean, I've had that happen before. Kinsey actually ate poison once. And
So that saved the dog's life, yes.
That's, I guess, the most. Yeah, I would let you guys die if you had, like, a food chunk in your mouth and you're choking. There's no way that mouth is touching my mouth and, like, you could possibly throw open my mouth. Not doing any of that.
Yeah, I didn't mean like, David Hasselhoff slow motion. Take the bullet for the dog move,
That's how I imagine it, though.
Here's a really good one. Number 4. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be?
My own personal business. Actually, Nate and I have been talking a lot about doing like an internet safety business. And
Smart
it would
idea.
focus around like teaching people internet safety, especially kids and adults, because some people don't know what happens on the internet. That's the number one thing that I've learned working with startup companies that are derived around social media platforms is that like there's creeps everywhere. Like that you don't even know. Like there's shitty parts of the internet that you wouldn't even realize is there. And parents don't know what like you can do on your phone and vice versa. You don't know what adults can do on their phones. It's kind of scary. There's a lot of predators out there. So maybe like going to schools and speaking about it and teaching kids and teaching adults.
And especially the methods those creeps use to catfish a young teenage boy.
There's things that I learn every day about the methods. And like I'm pretty familiar with everything on the internet. But I still learn something new almost every day that I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
how are they able to do that?
They go stalk a teen boy and become that teen boy and then come after your daughter.
Yeah, exactly. It's really scary, actually, what can happen.
It is. Very scary. That's a great
Jetpack
idea, though.
scares people just streaming in general. Your face scares people, Jetpack.
Intimidates them and shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Especially when you say something dumb in his chat. He's like, "What the fuck did you say?" I'm like, "Whoa, bro."
I know.
Gee.
So quick on it, too. Like,
Quick
if
as
you
shit,
even
right?
sound a little bit of dumb in Jetpack's stream, he's gonna, like, attack you.
It's what you deserve, too, coming there and
Don't
acting
fuck up. Like,
stupid.
really overthink everything you type. You don't want to typo in a stream. You don't want to say anything that might be stupid because he's coming after you.
It's for your best interests.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a good one. Number 5. Are you a very organized person?
I'm pretty organized. I like things put where they belong. And then also I work from home. So you kind of have to be. Because you have to, like, keep your own schedule. Make sure you get your work done. You're not going into an office every day and things like that. I try.
In a social
Nate's not
media
organized.
kind of environment, too.
Yeah.
Being organized is very important when all of them are oscillating.
I have all my social media platforms, like you guys especially, hit me up from everything all day long that I have to keep track of, like who's doing what and where and
that's
why,
what you
what's
need.
saved.
You need to tell Tyler and them they need to build a new app that merges all of the IMs of every other app into one.
Into one. Actually, that would be amazing if that happened. Then it wouldn't be like going back on Snapchat to try to find what like Edbert said to me or whatever it might be. It's hard.
It is, isn't it? Especially today.
Yeah.
Skype wouldn't even show me, refused to tell me you were adding me. It's like, I don't know what you're talking
I was
about.
trying to add him and it wouldn't let me.
Worse than that, the iPhone showed you added me. I opened it, nothing.
I don't get Skype. I don't understand.
Skype's, it's poo-poo.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Skype,
It's poo-poo.
you're poo-poo.
That was a nice way of saying it.
All right, question number 6. What is the strangest dream you've ever had?
No, I haven't like died or anything in a dream, but I get close to dying. I think lots of people have that dream, right?
The
Like,
heart
maybe you're
wrenching.
gonna fall and die. I've had dreams of like I get in a plane crash, but then I don't die. Things
Yeah, you
like
get
that.
the feeling of sudden
Yeah,
doom, and
the
you wake up.
feeling of sudden death, and then like you wake up.
Like
That's
you
the weirdest.
almost fell into a pool without water,
Yeah, exactly.
That feeling.
Something like that.
which proves that it's not really physical at all. It's an emotional feeling.
It's emotional, yeah. And you can look up what your dreams mean online, which is kind of crazy to do sometimes. It's kind of creepy if you do that. You should do it because the stuff it tells you, I'm like, wow, I'm fucked up.
You go there and type it in. OT's in therapy
My
now,
life
guys.
is
He left.
fucked.
2 searches. He knew it was ready. He was ready.
Exactly.
Okay. What is a controversial opinion you have?
That was a hard question when I was thinking about it because I don't know if I have many. I'm pretty open to all things, so maybe that would be controversial. Like I'm not against abortion or
Yeah,
like
it just-
same-sex marriage or any of those controversial topics. I'm kind of open to everyone doing what makes them happy. We talk about abortion, like Nate and I have talked about it before, because we really feel that you should be able to do it, especially if you're raped. And I know that's a big controversial topic, but I mean, if you're raped, it's not your own fault. You didn't go out and choose to be irresponsible. It just happened.
Yeah, plus the effects on that child. That changes the way
Exactly.
somebody feels about themselves.
Like, oh, my mom had me because she was raped. Like,
Yeah,
really? You want
or
to be
a person
that
having a
growing
kid
up?
that doesn't need one has to keep it instead of being able to get rid of it, and it's of abusing that child throughout its life.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of understand abortion, like the people that are against it, for the fact of, well, you should have been more responsible and you shouldn't be having babies and practice abstinence or whatever. Like, I get what they're saying, but even in that, like, regard, I don't know. I don't feel like we should dictate what people do in their
Exactly,
life.
it's their life. Live it however they want to.
If they don't want to have a kid, do you really want to make them have a kid?
Exactly, you have to
Like,
have a
you
kid.
think
It's
that's, like, the right thing to do?
make
Like, no, you're
America
gonna
populated again.
bitch. Yeah, exactly. Like, no.
Okay, question number 8. Who in your life brings you the most joy?
Nate. Nate does.
Aw,
I tell him
guys.
every day I'm really thankful for him because he helps me with work and he helps me with my everything I have. my
You
whole
let him
life.
wax. You let him wax him.
He lets me wax his butthole.
He waxed
Do
the
you guys
soul right
really
out of
have
him.
that in
Like
your life?
we've seen it. I got video. It was
Exactly. Like,
well,
I don't think you have someone like that in your life that would just like get on all fours and let you wax their butthole.
yeah, and do
Okay?
that. I might leave town after that. Like that one full.
Yeah,
Like
he's an amazing person. So you sign something, Obama. You better say me no. But I do feel that. I tell him every day that I appreciate him.
that's great. So yeah, you're lucky, Nate, bro. Okay, question 9. Who has the biggest impact on the person you have become?
My grandparents. My grandparents raised me mostly. So they're just like a really strong influence on my life, on my whole family's life. Like I think lots of families have like a matriarch that kind of you always go to, where everyone in your family goes to. And for me, that's my grandparents. They kind of run the whole family. Like my parents, my aunts, my cousins, we all go back to my grandparents. Like if we need that.
It's like a powerful leadership.
Exactly.
Personality.
Advice, leadership. They've been married something like 55 years. They're just like, yeah, really amazing people. So they've had the biggest impact.
Yeah, that 55-year marriage says dividends about who you are.
Exactly. Like you
Believe me,
had to
that's
put up
really
with a
low
lot of
statistical.
shit to be married for 55 years and be really strong people.
Yeah, you gotta love each other.
Exactly. And be really selfless too, I've noticed. You know?
You do.
There's like no selfishness between them.
That's
It's
how you
always
do
about,
your
like,
shit
other
together,
people.
right? Versus
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
That selfishness gets you involved with jealousy.
A lot of bad things, yeah.
About all the bad stuff probably stems from it.
Exactly.
Here's a good one. Number 10. What is the most annoying habit someone can have?
I get irritated by a lot of things, like chewing with your mouth open. We talk about that one a lot. Biting your nails.
Yeah.
Those are all things that really bother me. Tapping, like any noises I don't like.
Your repetitive, annoying shit.
Repetitive, annoying. Like I hear it, and then once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
Yeah,
Like,
they're over tapping because
like,
they
stop it before I kill myself.
go over and splash your
like
coffee on them.
Exactly. Like just stop.
I'd say scream, ask them if they want to tap now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the library. Those people who do that finger thing at the library. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Exactly. Or when, there's always, like, in a quiet area, there's always, like, that one loud person. It's like they can't just shut the fuck up. Like, that is my biggest annoyance in life.
Loud reading ass.
Yeah, it's Nate, actually. Always the loudest.
Poor Nate.
I know.
Okay, question 11. Who is the most beautiful? Where is the most beautiful place you have been?
I went to Belize. That was really pretty. I didn't go to the ocean, but I went to a rainforest. It's the first time I've ever been in the rainforest. It was really green, and it was a beautiful area. There's nothing there. There's not a lot of, there's no big city or anything that I was in, so it was just pretty natural area.
It's awesome. It sounds awesome.
All the big vacations, exactly. I've been lucky to go to a lot of really beautiful places, but Belize is one of the most beautiful, probably.
That's awesome. Let's see. Number 12. Who was your best friend in elementary school? And you just go way back on this one. Like
I know.
Like I can't remember any of them.
This is like 50 years ago for me. When I was in elementary school, it was like still black and white. Everything was in black and white. That's how old I am.
And segregated. But I'm sure they weren't black friends. Like, oh, there I go again.
It's a really small town, so we all went to school together. We were the type of school that, like, whoever you went to kindergarten with, you went to school with all the way through high school.
Cool.
It was a really little area. So in elementary school, I had like a group of friends, but probably my best friend was named Andrea. She's just a girl that went to my school. She still lives near me, but she travels a lot. I don't talk to her often, but I do still talk to her.
That's cool, though. At least you still talk to her. That's that old friend contact.
Exactly. After being 50 years later.
You're like, hey, long time no speak. She's like, what? 50 years?
Yeah, exactly. I'm 31, Jetpack.
Yeah, she's young.
31 plus 40. I'm 1 year older.
Oh shit.
Hi.
31. Shit, I'm 33.
33? There you go then. I don't feel so bad.
I'm old as fuck, guys. Look at me. I have gray hair.
The
Really.
demographic on stream, the age demographic is really young. So it makes people like me or like you, like to them, we're so old. They're like
I cut all my
18.
gray hairs off so you guys can't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
I spent a lot of time.
You guys make me feel extra old on here.
There's just this big fucking bald spot in my head right here and shit. Like I just
He paints it on.
paints
Spray
it on
paints the bald
with my
spot on.
pull up my Sharpie. And just,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
fix that shit right now.
Paints over the bald spots.
Okay, question 13. What's your favorite season and why?
Fall. We don't have seasons in California. Like, things don't change. We have just warm and mild weather, and then sometimes rain, and then just warm and mild weather. So whenever I travel, being able to be in fall and see all the colors and the weather is really nice.
That's how you know it's fall. By the time and by the surfers wearing
Just
beanies.
by the month, you're like, oh, it's fall.
Surfers start
it.
wearing beanies in the
Like,
fall.
maybe it's 50 degrees and you think it's freezing.
What's up, Steve-O?
Hey, Siva.
Hey, Roach and Chris. How you guys doing? Hey, Bobby. Bald patches.
Everybody. Yeah, bald patches. Bobby, we're talking about spray on hair. Do you want any? Anybody?
Spray on hair. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Remember that
Or
shit?
we'll just start selling Sharpies for you guys.
Yeah. Stream Sharpies with like a little indentation for hair to go through. So you
Exactly.
just like stop looking so damn old on our
That's
app.
right. When the surfers put their beanies and wetsuits on, you're like, oh, it's cold. I think that's actually another myth about California, though. Our water is not warm. Our ocean's freezing. Like, you can't...
Right here.
Huh?
Some parts of it.
Yeah, down south, if you're near Mexico, it's okay. But even when we were in Mexico, it wasn't warm.
So basically, none of the sharks come down to California.
No, they do.
Oh, there's some asshole sharks.
Because it's the cold water. I think they like cold water, right? Yeah. Like great whites and stuff, they're attracted to the cold.
Oh,
So
wow.
we do have to. We've had shark attacks where I live, which is crazy.
Oh, scary. I've never been in the ocean.
Never?
Never. Only to Lake Michigan. Yeah, I haven't been out of my town. I stay in my little hovel, like an Amish paradise.
No outside for OTGod. This
Yep.
is the extent.
Hell yeah, stream meetup. I'll see you at my doorway.
We meet up at my house in my room.
Yep, stream. This is it right here.
Yeah, that or nothing.
It's like
He
26
opens
people in this
windows
little room.
sometimes. That's the extent.
All right, here's a good one. Number 14. What animal or insect do you wish humans could eradicate?
Spiders. Is
I
that a
agree.
good one?
Nothing's
Probably
worse than a spider crawling on your face.
Any bug at all. Like any bug. I wish they didn't exist.
Like mosquitoes, they need to go.
Yeah. We actually don't have mosquitoes here.
That's
but
messed
that was
up.
another thing. When I went to Belize, I got like an infection from a mosquito, which I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, they have like
I
3
had
or
a
4,
bruise
right?
on my butt that was like that big. It looked like someone beat me, but it's actually an infection from a mosquito.
Wow, that's
At least
scary,
it
right?
died, like the plague or something.
But yeah, almost all of them, except for a few, are cured with medicine real quick. It's like, how's it even a thing anymore?
Yeah, they just give you medicine and then you're fine.
Yeah,
but
ticks
they
scare the
still
shit. See,
grow
ticks are my thing. I hate them. Those microscopic little deer ticks
little
have no
ticks,
purpose.
yeah.
They will bite you and maim the shit out of you with
Just
that
hold
with
on
that
and suck
Lyme
the blood.
disease.
That's gross.
And if you trace Lyme
That's another
back,
thing we don't really have here. I don't know. If
you know
that's
why
it.
you don't? Because humans made Lyme disease ticks. It was done over the
Oh.
hills by a Nazi of all people.
Of
He
course.
he wanted to drop ticks on German soldiers to make them lame, and it would have worked. In 30 days, they'd all have been like sick and dying.
That's crazy.
Well, he got fired after the Nuremberg trials, and his lab was demolitioned. Well, you're not going to kill ticks with general demolition. Well, they walked right over the mountain to Lyme, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
Or was it Montana? Where the hell it is? The place is called Lyme. I
Is
was
that hence Lyme disease? Is that what it
like,
is?
yep, it's when it first appeared.
I've heard of Lyme disease. I don't know a lot about it, but I want to say I know someone who was recently diagnosed with it.
That's crazy,
and it
right?
hurts your joints or something, right?
And it makes your liver fail.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds terrible. All from a bug.
Screw ticks.
Catching Lyme disease like a boss.
He's like, bro,
Caught malaria like a boss in
you
Belize.
got your ass beat by a dude with Lyme disease, man.
I know, me too, drama.
I couldn't
OT
believe
dropped
it.
knowledge on us.
When I realized it was a Nazi, I'm like, God,
Yeah.
we should have known.
Exactly.
They're always doing that shit, right?
Exactly.
Here's a good one. Number 16. Actually, no. Number 15. What do you bring with you everywhere you go? That's not your cell phone. I should say that because that's already been said.
Oh, that was gonna be my answer.
I know,
not
I
my-
killed it, guys. Yeah.
What do I bring with me everywhere I go? I don't carry a purse, which is probably something you guys wouldn't guess. I just have my phone wallet on the back of my phone. That's the extent of what I carry with
And
me.
then your glasses.
And my glasses.
It's pretty much only other
That's
glasses.
Like so money, that's it. Money everywhere. It's the only thing.
It's cool. I wish I could just bring
Oh
that.
no, my battery. All right.
Oh, I'll give you a
Sorry,
battery
it'll
warning.
come back up in a second.
It's
I need
okay.
a charger, baby.
It was literally like 9/10 of a second. It was really fast.
Yeah, it was just telling me that my battery's gonna die. Kill yourself twice.
Said, was he taking you off? And I said, kill yourself. She said, what? It was punny. And I said, well, kill
Yourself twice.
Kill yourself twice.
Wing Wang Wong Su.
Na Wong Sue.
Na Wong Su.
Ming Wang Wu.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, Na? Welcome. Here you go.
Can you
Okay.
please flower bomb Roxy right now? Wow, Na's always trying to throw me under the bus, I swear.
Bus throwing over here.
Bus throwing. I see you, Na. I can read the comments, okay?
You can see them.
It's because I'm blonde.
I'll be thinking you're skeeting out over here, and she's like, I can see everything you're saying.
Exactly. I see you.
Ghost town after that.
Mm-hmm. Wait till you get muted.
That's right. Skeet. Listen to Jet.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, question number 16. Where and when was the most amazing sunset you had ever seen?
When we went to Mexico last year, we were in Puerto Vallarta, and it was right on the west coast of Mexico. It was beautiful.
Oh,
We were
wow.
way up in a building, and it had like an infinity pool that looked off into the ocean. It was amazing sunset.
Wow.
There.
That's
yeah.
lit. Wow.
Really beautiful. Wow. What are you doing? Better not be ready to do anything bad to me.
What's
I'm watching
flower?
both you now. I
Hey,
see
what
you
is-
and I see Na,
What is
okay?
flower bomb?
Whatever it is, we're not doing it.
I'm about to fuck Na
He's about
up
to
in
he's about to
this
pounce on
Yeah,
her.
we're gonna fuck you up in real life, Na. We're gonna come to your work, we're gonna find you.
Whoa,
place.
lit.
What's the bean?
Nate will shave your head.
No doubt.
He was
Heck
on
yeah.
one last night about shaving people's heads, by the way. Was that last night?
A couple nights ago.
A couple nights ago.
Whose head was it?
Dookish Troll.
Ah, that's
Okay,
right.
hopefully we don't have an issue. I'll plug my phone in real quick.
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, okay, good.
Is it on?
Yes,
Here's
sir.
good. Question
Thank you.
17. What is your guilty pleasure?
Wine and chocolate.
Wine
I
and chocolate. I
drink-
knew that already. Yeah.
Half a bottle of wine every night, which sounds bad when you say it like that. Oh, half a bottle of wine's not that much wine.
It's not.
And then chocolate, is it?
No, it's
Nate's
not.
looking at me like,
Jet from Stream drinks more beer in a given hour than that volume.
I know, exactly.
You have to
But
drink for
wine
the
makes
rest of your life to
coffee
catch up with last night's stream.
I think everyone has like different effects with alcohol, and wine just completely calms me down and like put me to sleep.
Wine's like the classy booze, right?
Yeah.
Not like you just drunk a fifth of straight generic vodka from the.
Well,
The dollar
beer
store.
like fills you up. It fills up your stomach. Where wine, it doesn't. It's kind of like drinking juice.
Yeah, and beer's more like a, what do you call it, a bread.
Yeah, exactly. Like a Guinness is like eating a hamburger.
one Guinness. It was your dinner.
It's like hamburger or Guinness. I don't know.
Crack puts Jet to
It has
sleep.
the same. Crack puts me. It's mostly meth in this house for sleep. I don't
Only
know.
crystal.
Only
Crystal here.
for sleep, jetpack, but to each their own.
We're white. We do crystal. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, jetpack. Jesus Christ.
The only people that
Exactly.
do crack are if you're from the trailer park. If you're classy, you do crystal. Yeah, if you're classy, you go crystal.
Okay, question 18. Was there ever an event in your life that defied explanation?
Not in my life, no. But something like, as far as defying explanation, to me, it's always when people experience just like heart-wrenching things that you shouldn't have to experience. I haven't, I don't feel, but I've witnessed other people, you know, like losing someone that you obviously shouldn't have lost yet in like a horrifying way. That to me is like just not fair.
Oh, the streamer here, I don't want to say his name because I think it's permission, but the one who got in a motorcycle accident.
Oh yeah, that's like
that was absolutely terrible.
That would be like the opposite of defying. So like he almost died in this motorcycle accident. Not a scratch. Concussion, he made it through concussion protocol just fine. It was
still praying.
Still
got his hospital wristbands. If
you
need to see the snap, he'll send it.
He did have a little teeny thing on his ankle. It was devastating, but he made it.
That's how I first met Jetpack. Actually, I heard a stream where he was talking about losing his brother.
That's what I mean.
Jetpack,
that's an example of how I like read the question or understand the question.
Yeah, you talked about that in RealTalk, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's something to me that is like defying what you know the world to be. You know,
one thing he could go back and do again.
Expect is going to happen. Yeah.
Okay, number 19. What benefit do you bring to the group when you hang out with friends?
Are you laughing at me?
Nate's always he can't keep his composure.
Okay. He's like, no benefit. I think I bring zero benefit. Is that what you're saying?
No, look what T-Dub said.
What?
Nate said he jumped from Mars without a parachute.
True. He made it alive.
So. No gravity. He ain't going nowhere.
What do I bring to a group? What's the benefit I bring to a group?
Well, boobies. And bubbliness.
Bubbly boobies.
No, not boobies. Personality, like you're charismatic.
I'm nice.
Not nice. I wouldn't go crazy on it.
All the way nice.
I would go crazy on it. Nate.
Easy to get along with.
Yeah, easy to get along with.
Like for a group, never awkward.
That's good. That's a good choice. I agree.
He does feel left out, but he's actually going because he wants a headset for the Xbox.
Can we get two?
2 headsets for the Xbox. So we've been playing with Ed, and like we can't talk shit to Ed when we play, so we need to fix that like tonight. Mm-hmm. This is Raper.
See, that's my Xbox headset right there.
Love you.
Love you.
Well, wait a second.
Keep it in the box to collect dust.
Yeah. We're getting a headset now, Edbert, so be ready tonight.
Yeah, tell Ed if he's fucking around or doing shower streams for 3 hours.
David Blaine is crazy.
You
guys need to look him up on YouTube if you don't know who he is. He's crazy.
He is.
I want to know how he does it.
There's a guy in Europe that does the same thing, the same type of stuff with the cards, but he did an amazing one. He went up to one of those big orangutans, the big faces, and he did the card trick to the orangutan's glass cage.
Was he? What is it? Orangutan?
Yeah, orangutan has a stick in his hand. He's just messing with the stick, and the guy goes up and shows him the card, and the orangutan does that, and he goes and puts it through the wall. And the orangutan reaches out and grabs the card.
That's crazy.
He's dumbfounded. He's like, don't get mauled, okay? Because you're about to get killed. We're passive as hell.
Exactly. Now I'm going to eat you.
You can see the look in his eyes like, this is why we don't mess with you guys.
Card trick, bro.
This is why we don't fuck with humans anymore. You see? Card tricks to glass. Good going, guy.
The dead fly come to life? I haven't seen that one. Yeah, you freeze it. I heard that. I heard that about a bee. Like, if you freeze a bee, it'll come back to life.
I think most insects don't actually perish the way we think they do. They only die when they mate, procreate, and a molecule wipes them out. Because I had a stink bug. This is fucked up, okay? I had a stink bug in a pop bottle I forgot about. Well, 8 years later, we found it. And it was still alive. But here's the difference I noticed. When we smashed it, it had almost no scent. That I believe that the scent is created by its guts in general. So the like longer it is,
itself, essentially,
it was still alive. Not only that, we've done other things like we've put them there and they go like still. They don't move. You take them out, put them near a heat source, drop a drop of water on that insect, and it'll begin to do this. I believe they don't die. They go dormant and they come back. It's scary, right?
When we can't get rid of them.
Yep. And she heard about a story I told her about a fly we found in a pool. It was like rotting and decaying. I pulled it out and brought it back to life.
Wow.
Because of a guy on Twitter, he said you got to use a sweater, a real staticky sweater. Rub your fingers together, and when you feel your hands get like clammy, you bring your hand near the insect and open your two fingers right by the side of its head, and it jolts them, dude. When it jolts,
what is it about your hands?
the static electricity. You shock it back to life, give it a charge to start the motor. Well,
I know.
The thing that'll freak you
How
out.
many bug hostages do you have in your house?
I started killing them on sight after that.
How many experiments are you doing over there?
I was done after that one. The fly one freaked me out.
The fly one was the end.
I fed the fly and it flew away. It was dead.
A hamster back to life?
Yes, I also reanimated a hamster for my ex-wife.
Ah.
It died, and I used stimulation and compression. It was dead for like 3-4 hours straight, stiff as a board, and I brung it back, and it started breathing, and its little limbs were moving real slow. I was like, wow, I think I messed up. Then she held it for like 12 hours and petted it as it breathed and made little chirp sounds, and then passed away. I was like, wow. Well, she lost it when she came home to it. It passed away. She lost it. Yeah. So I had to help her, you know.
A hamster on life support.
Hell yeah, stat.
Morbidly bring everything back.
Can't help it, you know what I'm saying? Don't die around me, Janet. Bring it back.
Spending their lives to save people. OTGod's over there trying to save these insects.
I'm like, come back, little friend.
Yeah.
right in my mouth it goes.
Hey, Dan. Dan is next. Dan the man.
Yeah, Dan the man's next.
Pass the torch to Dan.
All right, and then the last question, question 20, is a two-part question. Okay.
This is a hard question.
It is. What was the best time period of your life, and what do you think will be the best time period of your entire life?
I think the best time period of my life is probably now, like within like the past like maybe 3 years, because once you get to be 57 years old like myself, you're in a spot where you really feel comfortable with yourself. I think you don't have like the insecurities anymore. You know who you are, you know what you want to do. I've worked towards a lot of things that I really want to do. I think I live a pretty like privileged life, I feel.
You work for it. No.
I work for it, but it's also, I mean, I'm lucky. I feel lucky every day. You know, you can't take advantage of what you have. You have to keep working to keep it. And so right now would probably be the best part of my life. And then the future would be just when I get to reap all the benefits of the hard work that I do now. So like when I'm retired and I'm older and I get to have like just family around me all the time and spending all the money I made.
That's great.
That'd be, yeah. That'd be
good.
The best future.
So good. And welcome, Dan, by the way. I didn't say it right away. There you go. Oh, that's fantastic. We have any words of wisdom for the viewers?
No, not really. That wasn't part of my questions.
I just mean in general, anything you would like to say.
And then meanwhile, I told him I'm always prepared. I wasn't prepared for that. Just a word of wisdom from like stream in general is be good and stop taking your peepees out.
Yes,
I mean,
peepees.
Jesus Christ. Keep your peepees in your pants and keep your boobies in your shirts. It's not that hard. There's like 2 rules.
That's right. No boobies or
Don't do
peepees. I'm pulling both of mine out right now.
If you like really pull it all apart, those are kind of the only 2 rules that will get you gone forever. So don't do it anymore.
Exactly. Forever and ever.
Keep your testicles taped up. Really, though, we talk about it all the time. Who just downloads Stream and is like, you know what I'm going to do today? Like, I'm going to go look for a live streaming app, and I'm going to jerk it.
Right to the stream.
Like, that's going to be my day. Like, that's what I'm going to do today. There's so much of that I don't understand.
You know they're doing it, too, because they have the phone between their knees. It's the fucking dumbest thing ever. You know what I mean? And you see the phone doing this and falling. I'm like, oh, God, Jacker.
Exactly. And it's their only stream, and they don't have any comments. So, like, they literally came on just to do that, and it blows my mind. I think about it way too much in the day. But
you know what it's for, too? It's to corrupt the young, impressionable youth.
Oh, yeah. That's a terrible thing.
Yep,
think about that, too, before you do things, that there's people on the app that are under 18.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't consider that all the time.
No ambush perversion, please.
Yeah, just try to keep it in mind, you know. Be nice to little kids.
He jerks it in private. It's probable pattern.
Impressive
Dan knows.
best. Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
anybody in the chat have a question? We allow 2 viewer questions.
My chat turned off, so you'll have to help me here. My laptop ran out of battery.
I'll read them to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to see you pull the blanket off your wiener. We know that your naked thighs are prelude to a penis.
Exactly.
Men don't
Or the
do
shower
up thighs.
scenes with like accidental nudity. Like, come on, we're all adults.
Has she cut off? Oh, there's been a ton of perverts. Okay.
Okay.
Like, so many. How many perverts has she estimatedly cut off stream?
Oh, that's a good question for Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Because Dan knows like the numbers of things. Like that's what he's the numbers guy. But I know when we were gonna do the great unbanning, and I was asking my questions about it, I like way underestimated what it actually was. I was like, what is it, like a few thousand? It was like, no, it was a ton. Probably in one day, I get the reports every day from our pro mods. We probably ban about like 30 to 40 people a day.
Wow.
So
see, guys,
you can
you have
assume that
missed
they were banned for nudity.
40 penises today alone. Yeah. See this? That's what they do for you guys.
Came on the stream just today to do that.
You guys don't want to see not one other guy's ding ding. Imagine that, seeing 40 different varieties.
40. Before we had the pro mods or even the community mods,
Hello, Captain.
Because we saw so much of it, we had to do it ourselves, and that was terrible. Like I've seen things I wish. Like, I didn't even know it existed, number one, which is hard to do. And number two, like, it'll never be out of my mind.
And why does Morocco have, like, literally one type of penis?
Yeah.
Just one type. It's all they're rocking over there.
What they want to do online.
Isn't that weird?
I think because they're so strict there that it's like they get online, they're like crazy. They don't know how to
handle
do
it. You're right.
Yeah,
I see that with a lot of strict places.
Yeah. That's
where the Arabs come on here and they go nuts.
Yeah, they go crazy.
They have not seen a V-neck in their life.
No, they haven't. And heads are covered. Like, they don't know what to do.
I'm surprised they haven't came on and told anybody to put a burqa on.
I know.
I do it all the time.
What's wrong with
you? We got one more question you can ask, guys. Anyone? Hello, Sunshine.
Sunshine.
T-Dub asks, what's your favorite food?
Pizza. I ate a lot of pizza.
Jam of Jamaica will agree with that. She's a frenzy over pizza. She'll fight you over pizza.
Yeah. We normally, like in the last couple months, we've really been off of our diets, but we normally don't eat anything. We eat like really clean food. So pizza's like the ultimate. Like you get all the carbs and all the cheese and everything you've been missing. So
especially that Papa John's little hand toss specialty pizza.
We don't have Papa John's.
Oh my Lord, I just had one the other day.
I know.
Mercy.
And I was watching T-Dub and Bobby. They were streaming. They were getting Papa John's. I was jealous.
Well, that's a good one.
We only have Domino's where I live.
I'll give a third question because that's a great one, Nate. Nate asks, how old were you when you started your social media career?
I was, must have been
6 weeks old, she says.
Yeah, 6 weeks old.
Destiny, boys.
I was 23 or 24, I think.
That's a good age. You know, that hump of the teenage years.
So I've been doing it for a long time. I've seen a lot of things. I feel like pretty veteran at it now.
Yeah, so stop pulling your bullshit. She's already seen it.
I've seen it. I've been there. I've
done it. Cut the baloney.
Exactly.
She comes from the old age when things were brand new.
I'm from the old days, guys. You can't pull one past me. And then if you get it past me, you still have to get it past Dan, and that's like not gonna happen.
Gemma says she'll fight anybody over a slice of pizza, just a single slice.
True. True.
1985 for the win.
I know.
That's funny as hell.
85, yay.
There we go. And the key on me still. There. Heck yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you. I'm excited to keep watching. You guys have fun.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Dan the man, are you ready? We'll call with the assumption that you're ready. Because assuming is what people do in America. Are you gonna call Skype? Or are you gonna be a? You're gonna call Skype? Or are you gonna be a? You're gonna call Skype? Or are you gonna be a? You're gonna call Skype? Or are you gonna be a? You're gonna call Skype? Or are you gonna be a? You're gonna call Skype? Or are you gonna? Lovely. 1 second, Skype's giving us a non-response because it loves being annoying.